Hello, good day, and welcome to Sports Clinic on Nigeria Live TV. My name is Appah, and today is a special edition because we'll most likely or just be talking about the Isaac Boro under 15 teens tournament that is going on in Kayama, and I'll not be alone. It's the Appah's edition because I have a big uncle. Yes. Before I continue, he bought me food, so please, more than respect and well. But a very humble
food
guy.
And juice.
Yeah, food and juice. You have to add that. But I have to tell you that.
No, by the way, the food came from the Caritana Smokehouse.
Okay, you've heard that. So in case you want good food, he has already told you where you can get it. But his name is Engineer Gabriel Appah. Good to have you, sir.
Thank you for having me. It's good to be here again one more time.
Yes, one more time, because it's not the first time he has been here. But another thing I like is the fact that it's not just about sponsoring the tournament. Engineer, you've always been around it. You don't just let me just sit. At least you've known what is happening. You followed it, and it's very much commendable. But we have up to the semi-final stage. I know there have been so many challenges, so many calls, so many this and that. Even the other time off camera, you had to say that there are some people that will call, and because you don't want to be biased, you don't want to, you just allow the people that are supposed to do their work. It's none of your business. So I really like that. But we've gotten to the semi-final stage, and I'll reel out the semi-final fixtures. We'll talk about the semi-finals, and we'll also talk about the tournament more proper. But semi-finals that we will see, the first one we'll see would come up on Wednesday, and that one is between Future Stars of Kayama versus Citizens FA of Azikoro. Let's see if Future Stars can get a revenge, because this Citizen FA, they've already removed one side from Kayama already. So let's see if they can still do it, or Future Stars will say no, I haven't done too much. And the second semi-final will be King Warriors of Ibtst. And I told you the other time that I'll be sentimental on this one because my mom is from Ibtst, so I'm rooting for this Ibtst side. But they will be taking on the Kings International FA of Port Harcourt. So Engineer, these are the matches that we'll be seeing in the semi-final.
Yeah, okay, so the truth is there is no bias in these games.
Yeah.
Let it be played for the beauty of football.
Yeah.
These guys are young guys, so they just enjoy their game. Yeah. So I don't want the emotions are very high. Somebody sent me a long voice note after one game. I just listened. Now I said, sorry. They decided what they want to decide at the pitch, and that's the correct. In fact, the coach of the Port Harcourt team sent me a long. I told him, see, guy, don't worry yourself. I was at the field. Yeah. The officiating was good, right? It was good. The guy worked properly, the referee. So there's no need to argue. You even won the match. It was because it was good. So the guy just said, okay, thank you very much, and make adjustments. These guys are playing. Now we are playing Ibtst.
Yes.
Against Port Harcourt.
Yeah, Ibtst against Port Harcourt and Kayama against Azikoro.
Then we are playing Kayama against Yenegua.
Yeah, Yenegua.
So now we have just one Kayama team. Remaining. Funny enough, the Port Harcourt team gets more home support than any other team in that pitch. Wow. Even against the Kayama team.
Wow, why is it like that?
Because they play fine football.
That's true.
They take their time, but their last semi-final game was a big test for them. If you have to beat
that's their quarter-final match.
Yeah, the quarter-final match. Yeah. So if you have to win the trophy, then you must win the champions to get the trophy. Yeah. So they were playing these guys, and they scored them first, and the entire pitch, the emotions were so high. Eventually, they came and equalized just when the second half started, and then now scored the winning goal. The winning goal was I had to post that goal so many times from the back, just 2 players. 1-2, 1-2, 1-2 into the post, and it was the entire field was agog. But that's the beauty of what we're doing. We just want to enjoy the game. Let these young people play this football and enjoy it. If you win, fine and good, you go with your money. But now what we've done, even if you don't win, there are always compensations for teams. We try to do the basic things. If you come for the first game and you play and you don't win, we'll give you some money for transport.
That's nice.
Right? So come again for the next game. We'll do that again for you, so that even if you lose out completely, you never lost your money. You will have gained the experience, and like I told you before, that I was going to win Atletico.
Yeah, you did. You did.
You see, you are growing small.
But also there was another thing that you mentioned that day, and when you said you guys will upgrade to the level that you don't have to come to Kayama to start picking forms before they'll start checking, do screening and all that from a website that you can do that. So you spoke mostly about the next edition, but now today you came into the studio and I had to bring that up and you're like, it's already there, it has already been done.
So this is the truth.
Yeah.
If you want to make good progress, don't keep ideas for long, especially when you can fund them. And for me, most of the times, I've grown with a lot of guys. So I will just say, bless, I want 1, 2, 3, 4 done. Yeah. Go to this site, pick the videos, call this person, get all the things you need. And then they'll tell me, just give us card details to make payment of domain and the rest. And trust me, in like a week, you will see what you are asking for already out. So it's just egappah.com. www.egappah.com. It's supposed to be very simple. I don't want any complication because, of course, engineer Gabi. Yeah, so E for the engineer, G for the Gabi, then appah.com. And then you go there, you see even other trainings that we have done for youth. And you see the football part where you see the goals, the games, as it were, and then the plans for the future. So you don't need to do anything. Just go there, you check. Once it's time, we'll open the space for you. You fill your forms and we'll see it from the back end, then tell you, okay, because for me now, we are doing proper accountability. You must upload every player's passport. For this one, we came to take them pictures by ourselves. We came with our team just to be sure that there is no infiltration.
Yeah, no foul play.
Yeah, so because before the game, they'll just go and do some screening and check. Your face is not here in this group photograph. No, you're not. There was a team that was disqualified because they feel the wrong player. The side that lost petitioned the organizers that this team brought in 1, 2, 3, 4, and they reviewed it and it was true. Just okay, sorry, I was the Kayama team that disqualified. Wow. They called me and explained and said, Kayama said there's no.
There's nothing like Kayama.
Did you bring a player that is not supposed to be in the pitch? They said yes. Then I said even the other people too. I say his story. So we have to just stick to what we made the rules of the game. And then enjoy the game. So we will not stop. Whatever we think about, we'll do it. Somebody, while we were discussing some days back, somebody tapped me and said, I like to give people their credit. It's Professor Jerry. He tapped me and said, this is what you guys can also do. Try to buy players from teams that have lost, that are very good.
Yeah, like a window.
That if we want the best of guys to play, because one of my problems has been, you can be very good, but out of the 7 players on the pitch, you are the best, but all the rest are not so good.
Not up to your standard.
So if your team loses, you are out of the game.
Yeah.
But we can have a window to buy back that guy. The modality we are going to check is not expensive by anyway. It's just something to say, okay, and exchange officially we have signed up this player that was in this team to join our own team, so that we can have all the good players, so to speak, play till the end of the tournament. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So that the good guys are not leaving.
Yes.
So we can actually have everybody. So if you bring scouts from semi-finals, they are still playing in the semi-finals, so you can still see all the good guys and stuff like that. So yeah, we'll keep improving on what we've done, and trust me, we are going far.
This is just the starting. But also another this thing is the fact that this whole online thing. I know the other time you spoke about the age thing. You said already these are people that we know ourselves, and there's a team set up to counter this age cheating something, because it has been a problem in this part of the world, not just Nigeria, not just by us. So with this going online, how can you be sure that this person registering is not Appah? This is someone that is much younger. This is someone that is under 15 years before the said date or so. How can you be so sure about that?
Okay, so first thing first is documentation. If you want to apply for a job, the first thing you do is to send the documents in.
Yes.
And they will now match you the real person alongside maybe any of your national passports, NIN or whatever it is. Yeah. So if you send your documentation, your name, your passport, and your ID card to us, we are going to see. And we still retain our screening team. That's the professional coaches that we use in screening. I am not involved. I just get to see them and then gist with them and move on. Just to bring some light into the activity. But I don't get involved at all. So they will still come for screening. That one is now a lot more easier. So we can just say team A, B, C, D. It's not crowd screening now. What we have, sometimes you see as much as 500 persons in a particular place, sitting down around the podium. We're just waiting to be screened. Now it will not be team. We're already coming as a team.
Yes.
So you just see everybody and say, no, we look at your documents. It's age declaration, birth certificate. But of course, if you tell me that you are 15, if your age is 15 and document is saying it's 15, or you are very big, but it seems we think that you are 25, and your passport says it's 15, it will be difficult to argue because you'll be arguing against what is actually a proper government document. But it should make logical sense to say this person looks this way, but we will have to go by documentations, because even if you want to send people abroad for anything, you have to show documents to show that these persons are this. So it's screening first, now the documentations before you go to the real physical. We're not doing bone marrow scan and all that. It will be too much. What are we trying to catch?
Yeah, MIR scan. We're not doing that. Yeah.
So it will be just first send your documentation with your team players. When you are done, then we can now do the physical assessment and all that. And then I think we should be good.
Okay, that would be very nice because we've seen age cheating. I've been to some national tournaments for junior players, and you look at some people just because of the sole aim of, I want to be the one to win this. I want my state to win this. I want my country to win this. You see them fielding players or athletes that are not eligible when you talk about age, but you see them, most of them going to reduce their age, and you want to ask, how can this person? I know in terms of growth, it's different. You see some people that are 15 looking 20 already. These things happen, we understand that, but there are some cases that you look at it and you cannot explain it. You're like, no. If this cannot be explained, the documents does not tally. How come there was a change, there was an alteration in this and that? I think those ones, they have no choice than to be left out.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah, because national team too, team want to always mention his name, but I always like using the Taiwo situation where there were reports then that his twin brother was older than him. So I was now wondering, that is it that his twin was being given birth like 2 years ago before? I could not even explain, but these things happen. You see players play under 17 with other players, like maybe other Europeans. I'm not trying to say it's only Africans that do it, but Macaulay Chrysanthos played the under 17, was it 2017 under 17 World Cup? That was the last time I saw him. You don't see him anymore, because if you falsify, I'm not saying that he did, but if you falsify, maybe you're already 29. I came across someone that according to him, he played in one of these big leagues in Africa. Then he was 29 years old, but his football age was 17 years old.
No, so that's the problem is you cannot lie for too long.
Yeah.
If you are, the human body will always give into age.
Yes.
If you are 30 and you are claiming 17, when you are supposed to be 27 years old at your peak, you are already 40. You're getting tired of the football.
Yes.
So why I don't like the cheating thing is this: you cannot be there for a long time. We want young children that if eventually when we put them together, they can play for a long time, right? So they are growing and then they are playing together for a very long time. So for me, I'm particular about the ages. I just want to see little children playing for the passion of the game. Yes. Of course, because of growth size, some persons are fed. Yeah. You still have some big people, some small persons in the game. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. But I want to stick to the fact that there has to be the correct age, so that you see there's a guy I saw, he was 9 years old, the last game. I just said, these are the guys that should be playing this game. And then you see the real passion, in the game. So I don't want to allow age cheating. I always try to push the bar slowly. This year we are more strict. Now that we're going online, which means we are doing the first part of the screening online before we now come to the physical venues to do. Because now what they do is a team will just come, for example, with 20 players. So the coaches will now begin to look at them, ask questions, and then now pick maybe 10 out of them. Take the other ones to go out. Some teams, everybody's going out. Wow. Yes, nobody's qualified.
Wow.
the team that came, they picked only 3 or 4 of them. They say go back and get more players to complete your squad and all that. And then this also goes to those who are playing around the Kayama side. They get too many teams playing. I don't blame them anyway. It was supposed to it started as inter-compound games. Yeah. So they get so many teams. Zado Stars, Jeps, these are clubs that are playing continuously together. the King Warriors. They are playing together. The Port Harcourt guys are playing together. So whenever they come to play, you see the difference. They are not playing tournament now and then going to sleep onto the next games. No, they are playing. Yeah. So the teams around Kaima now will not need to sit down together, pick out teams, then train them like that for the next tournament, stuff like that. So we need to work around the age. We are working around the age thing, and we'll continue to improve on what we've done. Yeah,
we will definitely. But also, is there any fee attached to these forms? Okay, in terms of okay, this is what you pay to get the form also, so that people watching would know.
I leave a lot of things to the organizers, the LOC. You cannot make money from these games, so to speak. You cannot make money from selling forms. The game is too expensive. It's too expensive to make money. To think like the last time I said, you asked, is anybody signing the contract documents with these players? And I said, if we can put up these games, spending so much money to put up these games, why do you think that is on one player's head that I want to make money? The game is bigger than trying to make money. This is a game for our people, right? Let young people who do not know anybody get to play, get to be showcased. We're showing always live on the internet. This particular here, every game we have at least 2 or 3 reels of the games, and they are all stored. So when the tournament is over, we will now sit in the studio in Port Harcourt and begin to release the tournament games one after the other. We will, like Premier League, put all the goals of the tournament. Wow. Take our time to start doing these things until we get to the next game, because we have just about 1 or 2 months break. And then start discussing the next edition, because the next season we are now, like I told you, want to play at Akwa Ibom, we want to play in River State, we want to play in Delta State. So these guys will need to travel to all these states, play 1 month here, 1 month here, and then when they are done, we now come and play in Bayelsa first before we now come to the tournament. So it's going to be a long journey, and then of course big money spending involved in it as well. Yeah.
But you're doing a very good job, because you look at it, and most people would always want to ask, why would he just want to spend his money or put his efforts or make sure that he sources for funds to make sure every year this thing keeps improving? What is behind that? You've already told them your answer. You've already heard it from him that he likes seeing children come and have fun.
I had plenty of I wish.
Okay.
I wish. I wish I had this thing when I was growing up. I wish I did when I was growing up. So I say this repeatedly. Life is not just about you. Life is about you, your family, your community, and the church. That's what life is about. Church is for a Christian.
Yeah.
If you have another faith, your faith.
Yeah.
But your community. I said the last time, I said we fence the streets and drive out, quote and unquote, bad children. Those ones that could not go to school because their parents cannot afford it. And they will now go and wait for us in the bush.
Yes.
So that we cannot even pass the bush again. Things have changed. Why don't we try to change this culture? I say it all the time. I have stopped complaining about Nigeria. I want to do what I can do as an individual.
Yes.
When I do, and my time is up, Anybody who wants to continue should continue. But we need to now, going back to the home front, a child, we used to look for ball to play. We don't even see the football to play with. If you are the ball, you are a king. When you come to the pitch, you must enter. They must put you in the game. And even if you are not playing very well, you remain in the game, because if you close and say, I'm going home, that's the end of the match. So everybody wants to make you happy and keep it. They will pass ball to you. Ball that should not come to you. So people have this kind of wish to have a very nice environment to play football and all that. Small children. So we are trying to make that happen. And for me at home, Isaac Boro must not be forgotten.
Not at all.
So we have to do things that will keep this name going continuously, year in, year out. We must come and play at home, the Isaac Boro under 15 soccer tournament. Eventually, we must start doing other games, board games, indoor games, like that.
Yeah.
And my focus is still children. So go to school, let schools get involved in the tournament, then bring them out to come and play those games, let people win awards and prizes and all that. Some things will change in the house when a child wins something nice. It brings a lot of happiness. So We will keep doing these things because if we want to change the world, then we must start with ourselves. If I go to the pitch to watch these games, I get very excited. Everybody is happy. So what do you want to do? Stop the happiness? No way, man.
So you've heard it from the man. You've heard him, and we have to see what we can contribute to society. I think that's something that has been missing. We've been too quick every time to say the government this, what has the government done, what's the platform it has given me. But at least those of us that have a little platform or something that we can give back to society, or in a way that we can improve the society, our environment, our immediate environment, in a way that we can improve it. He has already told us that we can all do it. We can all do it. And I like the fact that most of these children, especially in the communities, they only see some things on TV and they only wish, just like the way Engineer Gabriel has been wishing when he was a child. These things still happen. It's not like times have changed. Different years, but those kind of things still happen. You see children look at Bukayo Saka and feel like, one day I wish I can be like Bukayo Saka. One day I wish I can wear a football jersey. I can buy a football jersey. I wish I can have a football boot. In as much as you think these things are small, these things make a family, a child happy. And we all know what it means when a child is very happy. So I like the idea that with time, subsequently, it might go beyond just football. Football will be there, but other games would be added. But it doesn't change. It's still for children only, just for kids only. You want kids to have fun. And of course, Isaac Adakaboro can never be forgotten. We'll still come back to talk about the final after the semi-finals. We'll talk about the finals because I've already seen the flyer, a lot of side attractions that we will see. But we'll come back and give you all that. We'll talk about that. We'll tell you reasons why you have to be in Kayama on that day. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss. There's someone from DSTV that will be coming too. I don't want to say it yet. I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but you just have to be in Kayama. But the semi-finals, you can also come around and say it next week, Wednesday and Thursday.
Yes.
That's when we will be seeing the two semi-finals.
They'll be heavy crackers.
Yes.
Come and watch these games, man.
Come and see these games.
I'll be around all through. Man.
Okay. I'll come to already. After now, I'm going to eat my food. But imagine engineer getting food for me, even here in Yenagoa. Come on now. Maybe Kekefia also might be in Kayama. So I'll definitely be in Kayama. But the time is 4 p.m. or so. So don't forget, the venue is the Maracana. You only hear of Maracana in Brazil, but there's Maracana in Kayama. So just go to the Maracana Stadium and then have a fun time and come back to Yenagoa. But if you're too busy, maybe because of work, you can always follow Engineer Gabriel online on the social media platforms.
Facebook and YouTube,
and you can stream YouTube and Facebook. You can stream this match.
It's steady.
Nothing like say Ide Hang or something. I love the fact that he loves the media. He likes using the media. Some of us, we don't know the importance of media. We are doing things that are very good, but because we don't bring it to the media, people don't necessarily even know about it. But for this, you see this tournament, forget them. You see media. The other time I told him that even in most professional leagues that they are playing, 4 cameras or so, I don't see it. I don't see it, not for hype or something. I don't see it, but it's trying to make sure that maybe subsequently even improve. He spoke about stadium. Don't worry, all those things would come. But before I let you go, Engineer Gabriel, would you like to say something to the viewers out there?
Okay, so first is a big thank you to all Kenya people. You guys keep making me happy. The pitch is always full. If we're selling tickets, so to speak, we'll be selling out the pitch continuously. Always. Sometimes there's nowhere to park cars at all.
Wow.
If somebody said they want a situation where a team can come from the north and come and play, just to also satisfy our brothers, our neighbors from the north that are actually settled here.
Yes.
And I said, yes, that's interesting. What I'm going to do, we're going to play something similar in Abuja, and then take 1 or 2 teams and just bring them as special kind of stuff to come and play here, so that we can also give their brothers that feel. These things can be done anywhere. It's not cast in stone. You just make adverts and then they begin to push. It takes a while. You said you're going to talk about the final when we come back. That final will be the final day show.
They talk, no worry. That one a special edition because we have to take our time and really talk about that final. Because
let me just give you small. There are guys from Channels TV, DSTV, even ex-internationals. Some of them will be around.
Wow.
And they're not just going to come on the football day. They are coming to town before the games.
Wow.
So they'll be in town, move around, go here. But I must also thank those who have supported us in this project. My elder brother is here amazingly. When we're doing the first games, he's always been a strong supporter of whatever I do. You know, get plenty brothers, so you know also not get choice. You just have to do it. So those very first time I came to do training here, we're sitting down. They said, "Okay, let me do something," and then they sent me $500,000.
Wow!
I'm like, "Oh boy, this will be for the hall." And I want it for training. And that has continued. You know, he has Caritana Smokehouse, where I go to eat my most times lunch, you know, and even dinner. I like their indomie. It's the smokehouse is known for pork meat. Funny enough, the pork is from his farm. So it's not pork rolling inside mud. It's a pork reared cleanly from his farm. You know, so every time there's pork there, now they have plenty of variety. As a traditional man, he has fish, he has tilapia, everything there. So if you come to Caritana Smokehouse, I'm saying it because that's where they give me food. So you come to the smokehouse so that they will give us more food, because they're going to bring a lot of guys, you know, for the games. You know, so yes, that's it. A lot of people are supporting us. In the Brazil also, majorly, he just sent me something like, wow, what's going on here? You know, he too has been supportive, just good at medical consultant. A lot of persons actually just doing things. Media inspection system, that's where my best friend worked. And from the beginning, the first year they bought kits for first and second teams, boots, every single thing. You know, these guys, when they come to play, they don't worry about jerseys. They know that we are going to give them kits to play the football, and when they deck on their kits, it's always very beautiful to play. That time we used to do wear shirt, no wear shirt.
Wear shirt, no wear shirt. Once I push it, once I wear shirt.
One side. Crazy. But here now we try to just make sure that it's actually very beautiful. We'll pray to God for a nice weather that day, and trust me, you don't want to miss Kayama, because the show starts at 11:30. There are 6 dance groups, mad choreographic groups. Those guys are flip everywhere around. So those guys will start. We are, you know, we're going to play World Cup finals. That's what we are bringing in. There are about 8 comedians. All of them are A-list comedians coming to perform that day also in the show. You know, so tell me, there will be 2 live bands coming to play. 2 very solid live bands coming to play. So tell me, it will be fun till the games will start. High emotions, and when the game is over, trophies given, we go again now for the 9th session.
Wow.
So it's going to be a long day, even for us. You might get tired, but trust me, you don't want to miss that show.
Yeah, it will be very, very interesting. And talk about his elder brother. He's a Manchester United fan. So
yeah, you guys have nothing. You guys have nothing.
Come on now. Why do you like banter like this?
Yeah, no, I didn't say banter. You guys.
Why do you like banter like this? Because you want to win a trophy eventually. Is that why you are just?
Don't move us forward too much. Kiroko na worry. Let's not go for let's be carrying them as this small as we are going.
All right, you made it all. They said I should just keep them low, just gradually.
Let us take these things small, and then we can make noise.
But already, I'll be sentimental. I'll choose his elder brother, because he's a Manchester United fan. I'm a Manchester United fan. And for those of you that would like to see Appah, maybe you've heard about Appah on radio by us, Nigeria Live TV, you've been watching Appah. Don't worry, that day I'll be in Kayama.
But they're seeing you now.
Yeah, they're
seeing
me.
They can touch you physically.
Yes, physically. So you'd want to okay, so this is Appah.
Please come with bouncers.
So that day I'll be in Kayama and we'll have fun. But I promise you guys that we'll still come back and talk about Isaac Adakaboro on the 15 football tournament, the final proper. We'll talk about it. Not just be just me and Engineer Gabriel only. We'll have another person that will really talk about. We'll bring a rundown of each of the finalists, the matches they've played, how many goals they've scored. We'll give you all that. But until then, please do well to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, you have to be in Kayama. Kayama is the place to be now. Thank you very much for watching. My name is Appah. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Abi.